Alright guys, I'm going to make a much more detailed guide to the specifics of breeding in the new flying pet avian that was just added in the most recent update. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know about breeding is that the pets can come in three different rarities. The first one is blue, which is normal, yellow, advanced, and the rainbow one is rare. I don't have any rare ones right now, but that's what I'm working towards getting. Uh, so when you're breeding, you want to breed two pets of the highest rarity that you possibly can. In an ideal world, you'd be breeding two rares, but the way it works is if you breed two blues, you're more than likely going to get a blue with a very rare chance of getting a rare. If you breed two yellows, you're more than likely going to get a yellow. If you breed a rare and a yellow, it's probably about 50-50 that you're going to get a yellow or a rare, but there still is a very small chance that it could downgrade all the way to a blue. So the first key is that you want to breed as high a rarity as you possibly can. The second is the affixes, the passive buffs that you get from your pet. You want to, there can be a maximum of 5. There can be 4 regular ones and 1 mutation. The mutations are random and rare, and there's no way of guaranteeing that you're going to get one. So you don't need to really worry about the mutations. But you want to start with at least 3 so that you can work towards getting to 4. In an ideal world, you would have 4, but you want them to be related to your class. So if you're an archer, you want combo damage, you want global combo, you want crit damage, you want global basic attack. There's also another one of just regular basic attack, but that's not as good as global basic attack. For a mage, you want skill damage, skill crit, all kinds of different damage resists. There's counter resist, there's basic attack resist, there's combo resist. For a warrior, you want counter damage, global counter, crit damage, crit resist. So you want to get stats that go with your class. You don't want to waste your Uku fruit and your Mimir Springs on leveling up a pet that's not really going to do you any good when it's a high level. The second thing about the passives is you don't want anything that's gray. If it's gray, it's a debuff. If it's gray, just salvage it. If it's got a gray, it's useless. You don't have a chance of passing that gray on to another egg. The third main key when you're breeding is the growth rate. Growth rate down here. The max that you can get is 1.5, and this one I have right here is as close to 1.5 as you could possibly get. Now what that growth rate does is when you get every 10 levels you can evolve your pet with the Mimir Springs, and when you evolve it increases the passives and it increases the substats of your active skill. So the higher your growth rate, the more those stats are going to grow every time you evolve. So you want to perfect world, you got 4 passives that go with your class. You got the active skill that's best for your class. You got a rare pet, and you got as close to 1.5 growth as you can possibly get. That's how you're going to build the best pet that you could possibly have to go with your class. All right, that pretty much sums it up. So, again, to recap, you want as rare as possible. You want 3 to 4 passives that go with your class. You want the active skill that goes best with your class, and you want as close to 1.5 growth